Mike Tyson, in retrospect, I'd rather make fun of him because he bit his coworker's ear off. I can't do that. I'd get kicked out of Costco.
He wanted to. He just felt like it.
Yeah, and here's the thing, right?
For nothing, they were fighting.
So I was a professional wrestler. Hold for applause. And if I got into a fight, my hands were registered weapons because I could put someone in a fake sleeper, okay? Mike Tyson practices his whole life for assault, gets into his job, and still assaults someone wrong. It should be like a bigger penalty. They give him a mouth guard. Like, do you know how much he had to go through to achieve that? And so I'm not doing those jokes. Instead, I'm going to do a song I wrote yesterday. Now, my problem is I focus too much on one part of music and not enough on everything else. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to do a song in one day. And I'm going to make people sing along because they can figure it out. They're smart people. They like my comedy. Here's the thing. It's about when I dressed up as the Ultimate Warrior on my birthday and tore my ACL. It was a good birthday. It was a bad birthday. It was the best of birthdays. It was the worst of birthdays. It's a poetry slam. But I'm trying to make it a little bit more even, rather than just write kick-ass choruses, you know? Oh, and it's all going to come back to a sing-along. I left the lyrics up there somewhere. Derek, do you have them? Feel free to try and read them. Okay, no, Derek, don't give them it. This is all part of the show. You're never going to be a future music stand with that attitude. Okay, so whenever I'm in doubt, I say, if there's gonna be hell today, heaven's hardly gonna get in the way. Stand up strong if you're not wrong. Someday they'll say you were the hero. Can you move that in front of my face? Sorry, Derek, that's instruction to you. It's not on the page, don't sing along with that. It wouldn't make sense with the lyrics anyway. If there's gonna be hell today, heaven's hardly gonna get in the way. Stand up strong if you're not wrong. Someday they'll say you were the hero. And if there's gonna be hell to pay, just charge it on layaway. What I feel is what is here, is what is fear if I'm a superhero. Maybe I'm a superhero with one below average knee, but fine legs. Although the knee really brings the average down. Like if we had leg averages, like great legs would be metal, and bad legs would be no legs. Which is unfortunate because having metal legs usually means that you don't have regular legs anymore. Or does it? Whenever I'm in doubt, I say, if there's gonna be hell today, heaven's hardly gonna get in the way. Stand up strong if you're not wrong. Someday they'll say you were the hero. If there's gonna be hell to pay, just charge it on layaway. What I feel is what is here, is what is fear if I'm a superhero. What if I'm a superhero with confidence and legs, but fearful that people will think I didn't write this verse before I got here. But I promise it's in the Word document. I've got it at home. I just don't know how to time it out, 'cause I'm thinking so much about my legs. Like, is anyone else self-conscious with just about one knee? I used to have those good ACLs. Now I'm scared of moving laterally. Once again, you can reference the Word document. This is all in there, I promise. But whenever I'm in doubt, I say, if there's gonna be hell today, heaven's hardly gonna get in the way. Stand up strong if you're not wrong. Someday they'll say you were the hero. If there's gonna be hell to pay, just charge it on layaway. What I feel is what is here, and what is fear if I'm a superhero. Maybe I'm a superhero with amazing legs. How sweet the sound. 1.75 amazing legs. Cause fuck you, Nee. Please just look at my left leg. It's the one in pajama pants for national security reasons. Because secretly, these are undercover legs. Sent to me from NASA. Built for the guy from Streets of Rage Part 3, named Zan. Oh yeah, he had metal legs. But they were hidden by his pants. Cause he's a professional! But now, whenever I'm in doubt, I say, if there's gonna be hell today, heaven's hardly gonna get in the way. Stand up strong if you're not wrong. Someday I'll throw my fucking knees at you. If there's gonna be hell to pay, you just charge it all away. What I feel is what is here, and what is fear if I've got undercover legs. They're made of metal, but can also go invisible. The undercover legs. Find me somebody to knee. Find me somebody to knee. Find me somebody to knee. Anybody, anywhere, anybody. Can anybody find me somebody to knee? I'm sorry, I'll get a mic stand that doesn't laugh at everything. I'm sorry, you didn't do well either, Derek.
Derek did great. He did great.
And before we introduce our next guest, I want to introduce my favorite human being, Brianna Koksha, because she's been gone for a little while and she hasn't been at the last 2 open mics. So I just wanted to show off her face because it's wonderful and because I love her. Bree is the other half of Production Babes and the other half of my heart. And Bree is an exceptional co-host, audio engineer, co-founder, co-human, and I love her. Co-brain cell, co-human, and I just wanted to shout her out because she hasn't been here for the last 2 open mics. And with that, I'm going to let Bree introduce the next guest.
Up next is Will Wagner. You may stand.
I'm buckled.
Can I put this down? I've been holding it a long time. Everyone's gonna wonder what's in there if I don't open this shit up.
That's all I want to know.
Why? That makes no sense.
Hi, Dylan. This is Will.
So last month I tried to give you an idea of what it's like for me to put a set together. I told you some of the things I didn't do. This month I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget, and I told myself I wouldn't edit it. I'd just read it when I got here. And here we are.
Oh.
If you'd like, you can read it too. It's on that scannable QR code. I've been going back and forth with what I wanted to do for my set this month. I decided to write down a specific set so you can understand the variants I go through. Oh shit, I said that. I started by playing my song 4th of July because this event is technically closer to the holiday than the last open mic, but I liked the screenplay reading last month and I thought it might be fun to read you a screenplay from a sketch I did called Erotic Novels Edited for Basic Cable.
Yes? Here for it?
Then I found out my parents were selling my childhood home and I was going to tell you some sad stories about loss and taking walks, but I already did something like that with piano. Technically, it's the opposite of comedy. It's more like therapy, if we're being honest. Probably necessary, but not on the 3rd Monday. Then I thought about doing a song and dance number about my cat that goes like this. Everybody knows it's the Neenerkins, cutest cat I've seen. Everybody knows Mr. Neenerkins, the cutest cat I've seen. They say, hey, here comes Neenerkins, baby. Everybody knows it's Neener time. But I didn't want to do that.
I'm devastated.
The twist would be when it turns into a rap battle versus my cat. I would lose terribly because all my verses are nice while he just attacked my core insecurities, which makes sense because Mr. Neelix is really good at rapping. Once again, too much like therapy, and since I haven't won a rap battle yet, that's why I didn't do that set. Then I realized how much success I had by eating and considered just flipping the script by drinking as much water as I could over a set, just pounding waters. I'm not as practiced at it, and I didn't want to risk spilling anything on the floor again. Also, I'd be too tempted to pour water on myself like an 80s hair metal video.
Yes.
Think of me in place of Tawny Katane from Whitesnake's Here I Go Again music video. Then I started building a video game, and I thought it'd be fun to invite someone up here to play it with headphones on, but I'm already hauling this ice cream. That's when I went into my bread and butter. I'm going to send you a script so you can read it and use props. And then I realized this is the only chance I'll have to respond to an insane week. And so life chose this set for me. Now, I don't get political in my performances usually, but today I want to talk about
Oh, God.
The Karate Kid. You might remember my RoboCop Psalm or Terminator series review, and much like them, I prepared visual aids.
That's fucking
So my favorite movie of all time was Follow That Bird, up to the point where Big Bird turns blue and the movie scares me. But that was only until I was 28. My second first favorite movie of all time was The Karate Kid. Who here is familiar with the Karate Kid series and its spin-off Cobra Kai?
I watched like part of the first season.
Oh my God! I went through all this prop work? Okay, for the uninitiated, Karate Kid is pretty much just Rocky for teenagers. Italian guy who solves all his problems with violence seeks aid from wise old man to help him find love with dozens of hours of sequels and spin-off content. It's probably responsible for my first two crushes. Elizabeth Shue, oh my goodness. Beautiful blonde girl at the beach agrees to a date with a guy who's riding shotgun in a Flintstones car with his mom driving. Really set the bar high for me. Luckily, there was my other crush, Pat Morita, known as Mr. Miyagi. A senior citizen who tricks this helpless kid for 60 minutes until he starts kicking people in the face. Fuck, that's hot. The scene where Daniel meets Miyagi, Daniel walks into his custodial office looking for a handyman to fix his kitchen sink. Miyagi slowly turns around from trying to catch flies with chopsticks. Already hilarious. And just stares him down. Daniel, 17 years old, asks the handyman to do the thing he was hired for and is met with disdain. Walks right out. By the time he shows up to fix that sink, Daniel's already gotten beaten up twice, gets told he can't play soccer anymore, and picks up a book on karate. Now Miyagi shows up, turns a wrench twice, and does nothing else handyman related for the rest of the series. Becoming a pioneer and working smarter rather than harder. Miyagi turns chores into karate, but he also teaches. Not Daniel's son, but mothers across America. They realize that they're going to be able to trick their children into doing chores. You got to take out the garbage. It's going to teach you how to do overhead throws. Like, nah, not this time, Mom. Sorry. Sure, he teaches wax on, wax off, sand the deck, paint the fence. A 27-year-old teenager can learn karate. But even the non-karate stuff he does is a trick. What about that bicycle? We never see him fix the bicycle. Maybe he's teaching other kids karate by having them fix a dumpster bike. Chain on, chain off, or some shit. Why? So he can hook another child into his racket of fixing up his property. Daniel looks for him, clipping a bonsai tree, and once Miyagi gets him to sit down and landscape his chia pet, now I only printed out one paper, so I'm gonna have to free roll it.
Careful.
No, I'm gonna kick that.
Oh, no.
That's a joke. That's why it's a comedy set.
Are you now Ken from Street Fighter?
This is Ken from Street Fighter. So, I give out a world of Karate Kid references, nothing. I do pants, and you're like, got it. I've seen them red pants before with the vest. Well, now, the belt would have given it away, so I'm glad I didn't jump the gun with that. Anyway, that's not the trick that Miyagi plays as my favorite. My favorite trick in the movie is when he convinces Daniel that a shower is a Halloween costume. He doesn't even teach him karate, it's just to fuck with him. He's like, go to this Halloween dance dressed as a shower. Who goes dressed as a shower? He's like, well, it's got a curtain. No, like, why would anyone dress up like a shower? You don't go to a Halloween dance and see sinks. Like, oh, me and my girl are going as a tubby combination. That doesn't happen at Halloween. No one's like, oh, which appliance will I go as this year? Well, last year we were the fridge. We're going to be the dishwasher and the washing machine. Why? Because we're on the outs and you're cheating on me with the dryer. Like, it makes more sense than the shower thing. And I'm about at my time. I'm glad I brought my props. But like this set, in 6 months, we'll have the end of the Cobra Kai series, and that's when the other half of this set will happen. That's what they call foreshadowing in the biz. You have 6 months to catch up on all that, so I can inform you about how Chosen was really correct. And you go and say, who is Chosen? I'm like, well, that's your job. You have 6 months and about 75 hours of television and movie. Okay, and when I come back here and I make these references, you're not going to get them. Because you will have watched it 6 months ago. And it will already be forgotten. But just remember, you're like, remember back when he told us to watch it and we did? Didn't help his set at all. He was wrong. I wish he was Ken from Street Fighter.
Do we have to watch part 3?
I'm pretty sure all the parts. Otherwise, how will you know if he does the thing he does in the 3? And that's the end of my set. Oh, I have ice cream. I don't want to bring it home, so you should.
What kind?
Lots of kinds.
I have 4 kinds. A Lucky Charms, cookies and cream. I got birthday cake. And then the other one is chocolate salted caramel.
Quit stealing my act, Will.
Well, that's the thing. When Rory said stranger things are happening, that was just foreshadowing. She was just saying a few minutes from now, Will is up.
Are you ready? Let's give it up for Will Wagner!
I timed this out, so I'm going to try to be on that. So this is a story and a song about a very specific time in my life from when I was 21 and a half to 22. A song called Underrated. Last month, I told you said stuff about family members I lost. You left. And
You made us. That's not fair.
look, I told you emotional manipulation is my coping mechanism. And
Are you recording? Are you good?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
It's as good as it's ever gonna get. So I wanted to tell a story about my uncle who I lost. Unfortunately, he uses a lot of slurs. Hold on, I got pyrotechnics this month. This is to set the mood from when I was about 21 and a half. Axe body spray. I didn't have this hat. These are all the hats that were in the closet, so they haven't been worn since I was 21 and a half. Not that one.
Oh, so we don't get puppets, we get hats. Okay.
Not that one. No.
Break.
No. Oh, found it. Remember when you said cat in a hat? I did have one, but my head grew. And remember when you said puppets?
Yeah! Fraggles!
With the golf one.
So I've set the mood.
We survived.
Wait, your car keys are in that pile. Please don't lose them.
Oh no, none of those Fraggles can drive. So I wrote a song when I was 21 called Underrated because I wanted to believe I was underrated. It was kind of a way to lie to myself, and if I lie to myself and I say the words real fast, I'll believe it. You've been there.
Did you just point at me?
No, that was to everyone. At 21 and a half is when the song gets interesting because I get a DWI. I break up with the person I dated for the longest in my life at that point, and I'm living in Binghamton. I'm terribly alone. I've never been more depressed in my life. And my friend Derek drove from Washington, D.C. up to Binghamton, New York in a snowstorm, and he probably saved my life. And this song means a lot to me because he lived up there for a couple months, and every day we would work on music and we'd do the P90X from Dodie Horton. And at night I would crumble back and turn into the person I was in that relationship that I didn't want to be. And so one day we were doing the P90X and my ex stopped by while we were doing it with her friend, and they saw us, and oh, how they laughed. Oh, they had a fun time, and they wanted to go out, so we went out. One of my friends in college was a model from Europe named Mache, and so they had fun looking at him, and he came back to the house because he likes to play video games. And we're playing video games, and they're interested in him, and he knows that, and he likes manipulating people. He's a good guy. So he gets down to his underpants, and you know how much I love clothing-based comedy. We fast forward a few months, and a mutual friend of me and my ex is throwing a party, and we go there, and at this point, I had abs. So a girl who was there saw me and was like, oh, I want to give that guy the time of day. And my ex hates time. And so she did what she normally did, which is threaten to lay down in traffic. And I went to go chase after her, as was tradition. And her friends told me not to because we weren't dating anymore. And they were right. And I sat down. And that beautiful girl gave me her phone number. Now we fast forward a few weeks. And it's my graduation party from college. And my aunt and my uncle are there. And we always have the same interaction. They go, oh, so you bringing anyone to the party? And I go, oh, I don't bring anyone I like here.
That's really relatable.
And I go, as soon as I hate someone I love, you'll be the first to meet him. And then my uncle would call me some form of gay that I will not repeat. And I would say, well, you wouldn't be saying that if Maurice was here. Right after I said that, Derek Gross walks in the side gate with dreadlocks. And they go, is that Maurice? Because they don't know I can't pull a Derek Gross. So it wasn't, I decided to play drinking games because that was my specialty, see DWI, and I wasn't driving anywhere, I lived there. So instead, I drank until I threw up in a bush, fell asleep next to the bush. Derek comes back there to check on me, make sure I'm okay. I'm like, Derek, who's left? He goes, just you, me, and a beautiful girl. I go, oh, well, what if my aunt and uncle ask who it is? He goes, I don't know. I'm like, well, I can throw her over the fence. He goes, throw her over the fence? I'm like, if you insist. I chucked her. She landed, she's fine. Anyway, I go, Derek, what do I do? He's like, well, you gotta go after her. So I threw myself over the fence, because you gotta remember, I was doing P90X. I could do that. And we took a walk up to my elementary school, because when I would get drunk, I would walk around the neighborhood like it was safe.
Yeah.
And I would go up to the school, because they had swings. I would also go up there sober for balance. And that's not why I was there then. I went there and we had sex on top of my elementary school, covered in roof tar. We came home and my aunt and uncle were staying in my bedroom, so we took a shower in the family shower, and then we fell asleep mostly naked in the living room. My uncle goes to me and he's like, oh, I guess that's Maurice. And I'm like, no, and if you tell Derek Gross, I will you. Because I was underrating myself because of how I saw my ex seeing me, and she was underrating me because she didn't understand my market value. And my aunt and uncle, they were underrating how much I'd love to fuck with them. And I think they were all underrating how much I loved that elementary school. And so after I played it after that, it was a real encapsulation of that moment. And so I probably never played it live solo since Taft? Lyndon B. Johnson? I don't know. I'm not good with dates. I was 21 and a half. I don't remember who was in office back then. Anyway, this is a song called Underrated. I'm under time. I'm sure of it. This is the closest I get to rap.
All I am.
Turn that off.
I'm sorry.
No.
No.
We have a bet.
Everyone knows that you can record at different speeds.
Are you talking about relativity right now?
No, I'm talking about my uncle. It's like one relative. Drop shaking like a leaf onto rocks into autumn season. Watching summer stocks drop the harvest breeze, and I breathe in potpourri, and I find my reasons to wear the thick slippery socks. When the winds of fall carry fog of war, when the storms they bring old danger, watch it turn like a knife as I fail in my strife to be attracted to try for the life in the tax of an icon. With the sippers who toast big to strippers who boast about love without self-esteem. Can't smell the smoke within their daydream, but still under the skin they keep their red glands for white sands where blue eyes get stranded, stretching out land. They're just looking for more lost hope and another lost dream. Now this mistake was unintentional, some intense offense on my sensibility to avoid good sense and think we hit it big cause we went the distance. My mistake was both conventional and lonely, some misrepresented intent to hokey pokey until my innocence could feel some sense of existence. Gonna have to turn that down because I can't control myself. I was 21 and a half. Never found a four-leaf clover clover. I never met a three-legged bunny or the bigger side of the wishbone. But honey, you should know that I'm lucky as hell when you can't catch me anymore. When I felt the axes still and the stars aligned. Everything seems so bright when you're looking for a sign to light your sky. Hands to hips, shaking knees, pucking my lips, and then I break the keys free, somewhat shady from being out in the sun, lightning jaded from being thunderstruck. 'Cause the tears cascade, but you're damned to let them go. I'm underrated, and you know. You come to make amends, it depends on if I'm doing well. Must have driven you mad to see me just now. It must be that I'm doing well now. Oh well. Anyhow, you leave the room, I just assume it must be time for you to adjust your shelf and thrust yourself into a brighter, better, bit of a bustier costume. And you sweat me like loose perfume, because the main lights glow, the neons go down, the light spot we in the spotlights, we dance in slow motion, and you're forced to watch us move. Then you stare at bullets from afar and try to romance discard, spinning through the room, just looking for stabilization. But I found my scabs became scars and bars instead, a line to remind me I'm a star, and you should check me and check out my constellation. That's you. We're all stars, and I remember most of this song, but if I don't play it right, I could just lie about it. These are the actual chords, or are they? Am I a liar again? Uh-oh, suspense. I never found a four-leaf clover. Abraham's face has turned me over. I never met a three-legged bunny or the bigger side of the wishbone. But honey, you should know that I'm lucky as hell if you can't catch me anymore. When I felt the axes tilt and the stars align. How everything seems so bright when you're looking for a sign to light your life. Hands to hips, shaking knees, pucking my lips, and then I break the keys free, somewhat shady from being out in the sun. I'm lightning jaded from being thunderstruck. The tears cascade, but you're damned to let them go. I'm underrated, and now you know. I'm underrated, now you know. I'm underrated, and I sometimes scan something like rim da dum pa pa rim ba dum pa pa ri dum pa 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 ba di ba di. This is how the song goes, da-dee-da-ba. This is how it goes. These are the actual words. I'm not making it up. The words of the song. I'm not making it up. This is on the recording. Didn't record it though. Now you know. 13 minutes and 22 seconds. 12:50. I'm living. You know, I could get another song in.
All right, we're closer to your time.